All right, everybody grab their phones. If you're watching on, it's okay. We'll miss your face here for a second, but grab your phones. I want you to do something for me. I want you to pick one of two questions, right? Number one, have you had any thoughts of selling at these peak prices? I want you to text this message to 5 of the people that are in your contacts right now. They can be past clients, they can be sphere of influence, they can be your mom. I don't care, but we're gonna send 5 text messages right now. If you don't like that message, choose the other one. Do you have any plans to sell your home in 2021? Send the text message, and in the chat box, the first person, when you get a response to schedule that appointment, put something in the chat box. Folks, this is how easy it is, right? Remember, do the thing, have the power. Do not the thing, have not the power. All right, live on Instagram and Facebook. So listen, guys, this is low-hanging fruit, right? And the way this works, this is an under 1 minute video that you're doing live. Okay. If you're doing it on Reels, remember, you can't do more than a minute, right? They'll break it into 15-second increments. But here's the trick. I'm recording myself in front of a sold sign saying, hey guys, I need your help. I have a problem. Help. I have buyers that missed out on this property. If you know anybody who has thought of selling their home at these peak prices, will you please private message me? Simple. We can all do that. All right. I like this one. I'm not going to get into the like it's always been a good strategy, but right now it's an even better strategy, and we all know the reasons why. But tax changes and trusts and divorces and all of these things. But there's some tricks of the trade when developing this referral network. But it's a really powerful one. So I'm going to walk you through the tricks here. Number one, you want to create a list of advisors that you want to be associated with. That's a big one, right? Make sure you choose your tribe wisely. Number two, you want to enter those into your database. Number three, you want to connect with them on social media. Your go-to on this is LinkedIn, okay? This is a professional engagement, so you want to be on a professional social media platform. If you don't use LinkedIn, then do it a different platform, but your default is LinkedIn. And then I want you to call them. I want you to call them and make the introduction that you are an expert in your field. And then I want you to send them a package. Like this is, this is my folder. Here's some examples of my marketing material. Here's some testimonials. It's a simple one, you guys. Don't overthink this, okay? And then invite them to be a guest on one of those webinars we talked about. Remember that, right? So that's how, those are the tricks of the trade to develop a great professional advisory council. And folks, by the way, this is 3 to 9 transactions your first year. 3 to 9 extra transactions your first year just by doing this. All right. Neighborhood domination. I love domination. I love the world domination. All right. I'm looking at Peter's face right now and he just smiled because he loves the word domination. But listen, the bottom line is that most people think that geographic farming is, oh, I just put a postcard in the mail. I do it once a month, once a quarter, whatever. Y'all, it does not work. It's more than that. To be the dominating force in a neighborhood, you've got to own it. That means you're using mail, of course. But by the way, it's twice a month. It's the right message. It's the right call to action. It's world domination, right? It's using slide dial. It's using email marketing, text, door knocking, coming soons, just listed, the market updates, a quick CMA, price changes, open houses, testimonials, just sold. We have a buyer, right? And then one that we're going to talk about here in just a minute, the goodbye letter. Whew. I take a breath here for a second. All right, I'm back at it. I don't even know what number this is for me. Built for sale. I'm not going to spend a great deal of time on this. If you have an interest in this, you can DM me, Built for Sale, and I'll connect with you separately. But here's the deal. If 70% of the business is coming from your database, wouldn't it make sense that you could maybe buy the database of an agent in the twilight of their career and make their database also your database, and therefore increase the number of people that you are the trusted professional for. Makes sense to me. Again, you can DM me. I'll get you more information on that. Go virtual. Again, I think if you go back to the panel that we had, I think that was in July, that's probably the best resource. Great panel of individuals. I also have what we call the distinctive home open house checklist that I'm happy to give to you. But the bottom line is that Matterport should be every single property. I don't care if your properties are selling in 12 minutes. I don't care if you're getting 14 showings. The point is that you're using Matterport or some 3D technology to show future sellers that you are the professional that they want to hire, right? That's number one. Number two, you get to use those Matterport 3D tours to expose your property to other buyers, which then gives you more buyer leads. Make sense, right? We're also sharing these on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn, and we're doing webinars with them. It's a critical component. You've got to be known as the absolute expert in the virtual space. God knows we're in one, right? All right, I love this one, y'all. This one is one of my absolute favorites. It's the goodbye letter, especially right now. What would it look like if the client that you just listed and sold their property wrote a letter and sent it out to all of their neighbors? Are the neighbors more apt to read that letter than they are one from you? Well, of course, the answer is yes. So here's the script on that, right? Hey, dear neighbor, as you know, we've recently sold our home and we've moved to Bozeman, Montana. Yeah. All right. I wanted to say goodbye and share with you a little bit about our agent. We interviewed 4 agents and we chose Todd Conklin with Coldwell Banker because of his marketing, his team, and his incredible knowledge of the market. The experience was amazing and he achieved the results we were looking for. The thing that impressed us most about Todd was his communication. We always felt informed and confident. I would highly recommend Todd if you're interested in selling. You can reach him at blah, 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 blah. We have loved being your neighbor. And if you ever find yourself in Bozeman, please look us up. You like it? Can I get a thumbs up on that one? I love that letter. That one is so awesome. All right. I'm sure you all know Social Ad Engine. I'm sure I don't need to explain this to you, but just in the off chance that you are not familiar or you are not using it, I'm going to give you some hard facts. Here's the deal. Social Ad Engine is a private partnership between your brand and Facebook. They have a team of human beings working to create the absolute best ads. They're using predictive analytics and artificial intelligence that pick the right people to expose these things to. And it's always learning and it's always getting better. So the more you use it, the better the ads get, right? And then they're generating leads. I took a small sampling, but a sampling nonetheless, and figured out the averages from the ads that we're running. On average, 70 contacts for an ad that costs us $69. 12 leads that have turned into 2 transactions. Now, I included both listings as well as actual pending buyer contracts as transactions, but holy smokes, y'all, the ROI on that is absolutely out of control. All right, that's what I have for you all. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And again, you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you allowing me to be here and present.